I always did. I always wanted to. Damn, bro, I feel weird without a headset. I used to that shit.
You just got to trust me to maintain those mic levels.
Well, I trust you to like some extent, but like, are we recording?
Yeah, everything's recording already, man. But we're not like. I'll do an introduction that way. We're
I was about to say something really fucked up too.
Like, go ahead.
Like
I'll
when
have
you
evidence.
confess to a murder type of shit.
Right on. Yeah. Don't do that.
Okay.
All right.
That was.
Come on, let me. You already.
No, see, no, we good.
I'll clip it up, and make a ringtone out of it. All right, gentlemen. Well, welcome to the Comics Table. Got.
Thank you guys for having me. It's an honor.
Carlos Bringas.
Thank you for having me. This is my
Freddy G.
second time.
Yeah, well, you got to get on them shows more often, man.
Is it? Look, man, you have to get with the booker. Don't put that shit on me. All I know is they call me, I show up, I say some jokes that are not that funny, and then I get off stage. That's basically the way that it works for the most part.
Well, it's usually the way that it works, Freddie.
Yeah. See,
How long you been doing it? The pre-show podcast.
Oh, shit. I want to say this is going to be episode number 9.
Number 9. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the one a week, it's been about 2 months so far.
Awesome.
Give or take.
I thought you did the Mad Laughter, and that's how I found you, right?
Yeah.
So then...
And this is Mad Laughter. I mean, it's just these...
No. But what I'm saying is, I found you through the Mad Laughter where you were doing the independent, the individual...
Oh, yeah.
Conversation with the comics and shit like that. When I found that, I never saw a Comics Table episode or whatever, right?
No, I started doing this back in June.
So that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That then I started seeing. I saw Mad Laughter. I mean, I saw the Comics Table until I found you on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then when I found you on YouTube, but the only reason I'm saying this shit is because I could have sworn that this was as old as the
other. No. Yeah. I started doing those probably back in June of last year. So 2017.
Have you ever done this out of town? By the way, everybody, we're coming live from Adelaide Theater in McAllen.
That's the
if y'all
wonderful
want to come
stage.
To the show, you can see the stage behind us. That's where we're going to shine. Regardless if we're funny or not, we're still going to shine. There's some bright-ass lights. Anyway, but, have you ever done this shit out of town?
Not yet, man. I'm kind of trying to, well, as you can see, this is going to be the first video version of this podcast. So,
oh, shit. We're popping the cherry today.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bring your raincoat, gentlemen.
Yeah, definitely.
No lube.
No lube.
Oh, come on. You got to be a gentleman.
All right, a little bit of spit then.
Yeah.
We'll get some drinks here. Oh, you already have one.
All
so
right,
we are lubricating, socially lubricating.
They don't have no apple juice, so gotta stick with the dry.
No, Shooter just hates you. That's all. No.
Pretty much.
Ask for a virgin pina colada.
Do they have that shit? I do have balls, so I'm afraid they'll drop and roll if I drink that shit. So I didn't even drink those when I used to drink, man. I was
really?
like, you can keep that fruity shit, I never did good with sweet drinks. I like that sour, that bitter Jack taste and the Hennessy taste, and it just made my mouth water.
I used to never drink them until I started working my new job, and they make them from scratch. Like I'm not gonna give out the ingredients because I created my own pina colada. It's called the Sancho Lada. So with like a double shot of like good rum. Oh man, it's really really good.
That actually does.
I gotta put no homo at the end of that. All right.
You do actually, because then people start questioning your sexuality and shit. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that.
Well, there are a couple drinks out there, like, what is it, the Cosmopolitan, the straight vodka and cranberry juice. If you get that with the unsweetened cranberry, so it still get that bite on the end of it, like, it's enough to remind you that it's not, you're not going to get yourself shit-faced unless you're drinking a shitload of them.
Yeah.
And 2, it's got just enough of a bite, like good whiskey, where it's like, it reminds you that there's some poison in that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I remember,
here he is.
There he is.
Called me 5 minutes out from the room.
Bien
What's up,
chato.
guys? Fuck no, I wish.
What's up, carnal?
Hey, boss, you've been losing weight.
Carlos, man, scoot on in
Dude,
here.
I'm just broke as fuck. I can't afford food.
No, you want to scoot this way and Freddie, center yourself.
Freddie can sit on my lap if he like.
I've been trying to, but motherfucker.
Oh, we got.
You know he doesn't have any muscle tone. It's gonna be all bone.
It's you're being recorded right now. You're on Candid. Damn, bro, you don't fit into the shot.
Oh, is that a fat joke? Because it's a good
Not
one.
really, bro. I don't really have.
Freddie, look, man. I'll tell you what. Scoot back and get a little bit closer to your right, and move on in there.
Oh,
We're having a little technical difficulty, guys,
oh
but
my God.
bear with us.
Totally.
No difficulties, all technical.
Hey, you actually look good, bro.
Right? Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, you do look good.
What can I say, bro? The camera loves me, bro.
Is your girlfriend jealous?
I saw that fire you were spitting on the video.
Oh yeah, man. That was all random. Like Joseph
I saw
dropped a
that
dope
shit,
beat.
too.
Check it out the not suitable for listeners podcast, right?
Yeah.
Right. What's the
We'll provide information later on.
Yeah. The little Mickey Mouse with the red line through it. I cannot remember what the name of that was.
When?
Roy's production.
Rejected.
No.
Something. No.
No reject. No, it's not no rejection.
Non-published.
Fuck! What the fuck is it?
The Unpublishables.
Is that it?
No.
It's a bunch of poets just sat in a corner and nobody will publish their poem.
You know, surprisingly, the episode with the poet was probably the cleanest one we've had so far on the Bouncing Brains.
Oh yeah, dude. Comedians aren't scared of anything, bro. Like, once you feel comfortable on the microphone, dude, you can just talk, have a conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to forget that the camera's there and shit, and you just kind of let it flow.
Yeah, I keep staring at it.
Well, because you're not used to
Okay.
it.
No, I'm not.
You gotta get used to it, bro. You had. What are you talking about? You had
I
those
got
videos.
used
What
to
happened to
it
the
because
Sancho
I got
video?
used to it. I got used to it because it's like when after you fuck so many like ugly bitches, you get used to like not looking. So it's like I got used to that shit. So now I treat cameras like an ugly bitch. It's like if you don't look at them,
Don't make
they're
eye
not
contact.
there.
Is that what?
No, because they're everywhere.
That makes sense.
I'm an ugly bitch too. I can make these jokes.
Oh man. So yeah, man.
What has everybody been up to? Any shows you guys lately?
Just this one?
Is this one?
Yeah, man.
Just
I got
one.
I got the show coming up on September 8th at
Congratulations,
yeah, man. The Far
man.
Event Center will be
I
dope.
saw that.
We're gonna have Sons of Texas out there, Raymond Horta.
Oh
What?
shit!
Fuck yeah, bro. They called me all of a sudden. They're like,
Fucking rock
hey.
and rolling and shit.
That's gonna be like a big auditorium.
Oh yeah, dude, it's huge, man. I forgot what's the capacity.
Is it
but
huge?
Just with Sons of Texas and Raymond Horta alone,
Oh, shit.
those are the headliners, bro. These tickets are gonna sell out, bro.
So, is it gonna be like somebody plays music and then you guys go in between?
Yeah, they have it's like the Taco Madre Comedy Jam. It's like they turned the Mexican up to 11 on that.
Oh, shit.
on that. I love it, man. But yeah, it's gonna be I think it's from like 6 in the afternoon or 7 in the afternoon, something like that. And they're gonna have the bands and comedians alternating. Poor Sonia, my heart's with her. She has to host the entire thing.
Holy
Pobrecita, mija.
fuck.
You
It's
know,
like 4 or 5
she's gonna have
hours of
fun,
shit,
though.
right?
Oh yeah,
She likes to be up there.
She loves it, bro. That's the
Yeah.
beautiful thing, man. Like I would be worried if it wasn't Sonia. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Sonia, I know she
Like
can handle
if it
this
was
shit,
me,
bro. It's just
that
like-
show is like fucked. Because as a host, like I mean, not that I'm any better as a comedian, right? But I'm just saying, as a host, it's just horrible.
Plus, you
would
add like
not-
another 45 minutes just for you to get on and off the stage.
Yeah,
So
but well,
I
fuck you,
think- I
Sean.
think
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What's gonna help us a lot is that the event there's seating. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
a concert where everybody's just standing and shit. There's
I
like
would hope that there's
yeah.
fucking seating. 'cause
Yeah, dude. So like,
to be like fucking standing up.
I
through the whole-
doubt there's gonna be probably people moving in and out and shit because it's like what 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I don't know how to count.
That's pretty big.
Like, public education, help me. But
I'm pretty sure if they put the seating right in there, because I want to say I've heard upwards of 500. So that's yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you think about this joint and how loosely packed the seating usually is, and then multiply that by some. Yeah.
That's gonna be a good
dude.
show, man. Nothing but killers up there.
Yeah, man, I saw you out there with Port Isabel.
Oh, yeah.
at the island, right?
Oh, dude, that was a
how
great
was that?
turnout. It was awesome, man. Hometown
you,
crowd.
You sent me the pictures,
Yeah.
bro. That shit was fucking.
And then Mario, he introduced me. He's like hometown hero. I was like, "Ay, Kwisu," you know? I got a little
Like,
wet.
"Esto quién es?"
Just to be
No,
clear,
but-
Port Isabel's hero qualifications is a little bit lower than most guys.
Yeah,
Made it out.
yeah. Just like you said, man. Some people doubt you, and then when you go up there and you fucking kill it,
Fuck yeah, bro.
They
Yeah.
changes their minds, and you earn their respect at the end. But when Raymond went up there, it's kind of inspirational, man, because he was doing his regular material, but then you can notice he transitioned it to his brand new material,
Nice.
and it was just kill after shot after shot after kill after kill, and I was like, damn. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I got a long way to go.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude, that's a skill you master over years.
Yeah.
Years, bro. We're not even close to that shit. You can't even see it with fucking telescopes right now.
Dude, that's how you can tell the comics in the crowd at a really good show. They're the ones crying when everybody else is laughing. It's just like, why can't I do that?
Dude, he's not wrong, bro.
And then I was seeing all the people.
I've seen you, Rudy.
I was seeing all the people that I grew up with just getting up, and they were like, they're just laughing and egging it on. They were cheering for him, and I was like, man, I got a long way to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, dude, Orch is a killer, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got any shows you putting together?
I might be putting up a show next month at the Kraken there in Brownsville.
Nice.
I'll bring some of you guys down if you guys are interested. I definitely want to bring Freddy out there.
Yeah, man, I'll make it out there as long as gas is still cheap, kinda. And you know what I'm saying?
I'll pay for your apple juice. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit, I'm there, bro. Free apple juice. You can't turn that shit down. I know exactly what my daughter feels now, bro, when she sees that apple juice.
It's like a few feet from the border. A few feet, like walking distance from the border. So shit, we'll go to Mexico, dude.
Well, I don't have any.
I know you-
Freddy was
having-
never seen again.
I know you. Hey, I know you haven't gotten laid, man. And the hookers are cheap over there.
Well, maybe we should go. I think it's a good time for me to, you know what I'm saying?
We have to expand your horizons.
Yeah, but pretty much.
Is that what her name was?
Oh, man.
No, that's what she called it. Horizons.
Ooh.
Cheap
Expand your
hookers,
horizons.
expensive
The
drugs.
event
It sounds like one
horizon.
hell of a
Oh
night.
my god.
Hell
that's
yeah.
scary.
Hell yeah.
Don't do it. Nah. No, you're not.
Oh, dude, but it's funny because I don't know if you guys have this here at this downtown McAllen, but in downtown Brownsville, there's like trannies,
Oh,
and they
hell
look
no.
exactly like girls.
Well, that's the point, I think. I
I
mean, if they
think that's what
know,
they were
they're
going for, you know what I'm saying? That's just, that's
And,
the look
I
that they
don't
were
know, man. For about 3 or 4 years ago, you'd come down here and the local variety looked like they could beat you in an arm wrestling contest.
yeah.
So yeah, a little bit
You
different.
just
Heck yeah,
reminded
bro.
me of like when my grandma, when I first told her that I was a comedian and that I want to try comedy, and she was like, but why would you want to go up in the stage? Like, wouldn't you be afraid that they're gonna laugh? I was like, what? That's the fucking point. I'm hoping that they fucking laugh, you know. I'm afraid if they don't laugh, that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh yeah, those
So,
bitches will
So I
knock
think
a
that
bitch out.
that's,
Yeah.
that's what those trannies. That's
Oh,
the look they were
dude.
going for, you know.
I mean, they'll be talking to their pimp on the phone, like they look like average girls. Hello. Hey.
God.
Yeah, I got your money.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
This is
Brownsville's
Michelle.
a weird
Yeah, okay.
town, man. We did a segment on the Not Safe for Listeners podcast.
yeah.
Where
Not
we
suitable.
read Not Suitable or some. I'm horrible with
listeners.
names. Jeez.
Don't fuck up their shit.
I made
'cause,
that exact same mistake when they were on Bouncing Brains, man.
But yeah, where they're reading like misconnections on Craigslist.
Yeah.
And we had the majority of them were from Brownsville, and they were twisted as heck, bro. Like what? Who is it? Pregnant women? Why are you? I had to translate it from Spanish to English, bro. So it was kind of weird reading out. Hey, I'm looking for a pregnant chick or a couple with a pregnant chick. That's like
My
down
question.
to
My
get
question
dirty.
is, what are you doing on the misconnections?
It was part of the show. We had to read up like messed up misconnections.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Like local stuff. So they put the host Roy. He picks up like messed up misconnections from the valley, like Brownsville, McAllen, and Brownsville gets dirty over there.
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
You guys
dude.
are cochinos.
Especially South Coast.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
That's some crazy.
Now that we've
shit.
done
need an
travel
adult.
destinations, is that one of the misconnections? I need an adult.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be weird.
That'd be really fucking weird.
What is that?
It's my daughter ass.
Oh, I thought it was my phone. I was like, why did someone send me a picture of a baby? This is yours.
We're talking about misconnections, and I got a picture of a baby. What type of freaky shit is this?
No,
I don't know.
You require a solid connection for birth. I'm pretty sure on that one. I failed biology, but I'm pretty sure on that one.
Yeah. Kind of have to
Did I even
shoot
take
name.
biology? I don't even remember anymore.
Hey, don't give Freddy any ideas. He's in a dry spell right now. He's gonna
Very
get on.
dry spell, bro. Everything look good right about now.
Yeah. ¿Cómo ve? Ay, ¿cómo estás?
I'm very good.
Chulito, sabes que me encantan los pelones.
Yeah.
Right? Pelones? I don't even know.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
Your head is
I
real
went a little too deep
shiny.
into that
Yeah,
character.
it
I'm
is really
scared.
shiny. I like long walks on the beach too.
Anything's a long walk for you.
I would be mad, but you know you can't be mad because it's true. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Some of them you just
It's
have
gonna
to
be a good
swing
show
at.
tonight. It's gonna be a good show tonight. Fuck
I
it.
hope, man. I hope
Fuck yeah,
so.
dude.
I
Fuck
hope
yeah.
so. Hopefully the host shows up.
It's gonna be great, man. We already got people walking in.
Yeah.
Fucking. We got the group hunters in the back, scared, not knowing what the fuck's going on over here.
Oh shit, they ran a Groupon on this?
No, I don't know.
No,
if
he's
there's
being
Groupon.
sarcastic.
No, well, we did have a Groupon before, but I don't know if it's still there.
That's
I know
not a bad idea.
At one point, yeah.
I think we still got some people confused. Like they don't know if it's a comedy show, a charity, or are they here to adopt
That's a little
child?
bit of both. A little bit of three.
Freddie, there's a lot of single ladies here and,
Are
and
they
single men
really?
too.
I'm gonna find that out. Hey, the bartender here, Shooter. How you doing,
Roberts.
Shooter? Hey, Shooter, were you able to get that shit straightened out? Because I mean, I see you walking around doing nothing, so I just kind of figured out, like, you know what I'm saying?
What the? This man is a professional wrestler. He has held 5 titles in his lifetime. Yeah.
What?
This
Oh,
show
yeah,
just
okay.
became about him again. Has he done this before? Is this one of his dirty tricks?
No,
He
we had
actually
to-
has done this before. Well, not this one.
Actually, he did sit in on the beginning of last week.
This is the first time they're doing it on video, so
Oh shit, that's right. I keep
the
forgetting
audience
there's a
wants to
camera.
see you
Bullshit. I keep seeing you staring at it.
on this side.
Once in a while, just to see him in the picture.
On this side, man. Everybody wants
Hola,
to see
señor.
him.
What? What's going on?
Everybody
Five-time wrestling champion.
Smile for the people.
Shooter Roberts.
wants- we
Shooter, wave
damn.
to the people.
This way.
Give me all the microphones. I want all the microphones.
They won't reach.
No,
Yeah.
they're not gonna reach.
They're not long enough.
I gotta look at this. Look at how sexy this is. Yeah, yeah, believe it. I'm not even a comedian, but I'm not a rapper. Okay, I'm not funny.
Hey, it's called the comics table. It could be superheroes too.
That's what he is, man. He's a superhero, bro.
He's a superhero.
Superhero, bro.
He looks like the Mexican Batman on a bad diet. It's
Yeah.
just, that's all
I
I'm
look
saying.
like a Mexican Batman on a bad diet. There's different types of bad diets.
Oh shit!
You look like Freddie pregnant you.
There you
Pregnant?
go.
Yeah, I got you pregnant.
Learn how to spoke left,
Yeah, man.
and then come talk to me.
Sí,
You corrected it.
sabo.
This is what happens when you get too many comedians at once. I thought around the same table before a comedy show when the host doesn't show up.
What do you mean? I showed up.
Oh, I'm hoping you show up there too. So
Oh,
I'm fucking with Rudy. I'm tired, bro.
That
I'm-
low key fade.
I see that sparkle in his eye when he looks at you.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to offend you. Did I offend you?
no.
Okay, good.
And then
Fuck, I need to do a better
the
job.
only way you could have offended me, but that was funny.
Oh, okay. All right. I never said I was that funny anyway. So
Like I love you, bro.
I love you too, man. I love you too. This is comic brotherly love.
Actually, you hit a pretty good spot when you like gripped my shoulder. Can you do that again? I got knots.
You know why? You know why,
No,
dude?
man, I'm just getting old.
You know what happened?
Are you on ecstasy?
I'm not.
I've been-
I'm not
I-
exercising.
I've been told that like I have that retarded
A la
strength.
madre,
You know what I'm
güey.
saying?
Go a little bit harder. Okay.
I have that like retarded
nada,
strength where
dude.
like I don't know how to measure. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like
That'd be weird
I-
for one day. It's
Yeah.
like I've got the lotion.
That's the longest I've ever hold. That's the longest I've ever held on to a man or held on.
I'm pretty sure.
to
I'm
anything,
pretty sure this is how pornos get started.
Pretty much.
No, there's got to be production. We got a director.
We got a
somebody
camera.
got-
We got some mics.
We got straight to the point here. Just straight to the point.
We got some liquor.
It's alcohol.
It's the same thing. Same thing. I love when the conversation just goes nowhere.
Yeah, the majority of the time they do.
I love it.
That's normally what happens.
Well, if you really think about what a comedy show is, it's basically you come in to hear a bunch of stuff that means nothing to your everyday life. You smile and you fuck off.
Yeah,
Pretty much. As long as they laugh, that's the only
yeah, man.
end result that we want to see.
That's why it's always adorable when you hear some comic talk about, I want to change the world. Aw.
You're stupid.
We're going to change
about
the
you shoot
world
for a
one joke
paycheck
at a
first?
time.
Work on your 5. I'm still working on mine.
5,
Working on
15,
your
20.
fire.
One day. Yeah.
Dude.
Do you, that's a serious question. Do you, when you write, do you work on increments of 5? I don't.
No. I just keep writing jokes, and then like I'll try them individually throughout and in no like particular order. I'll just throw them in there, and then if I'm going with them and the topic kind of leads into another joke that I have, like I'll transition to that one.
Yeah.
So I'm like testing them out, see how they work individually, how do they work with in this order, like. But I'm really slow at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I do hate about my writing. It's not like a daily thing. I slack on it. But when I do write, I want to make sure it's good, flows. You know what I mean? Because I can write it one way. I hate writing it down because then it sounds weird. And then I start changing like words. And then I start changing sentences. And then I end up with something completely different.
Oh, yeah. You start criticizing yourself, and
Well, I mean, that's the biggest mistake you can do as a comic. Like, you, like, overthink your writing. Like, the way I feel is, like, once you find the punchline...
Chloe has entered the building.
Who the fuck is Chloe? Is she hot? Is
She's one of actually the most talented singers we have down here in the Rio Grande Valley. And she's recently pregnant, guys. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm excited.
Freddie.
It's not yours, Freddie. Yeah, trust me, you won't have a chance.
You never know, Freddie. Give it a shot.
Yeah,
that's what you use,
I don't know.
Freddie,
She
is a
likes
dick, I
guys with
guess.
personalities. But
Well, I don't have that either. Fuck. So, yeah, maybe I
don't get mad at me then. Okay.
No looks, no personality. Shit, hookers are the way to go, son.
There you go. Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Snap.
They calling you.
They're calling me. Bobby's calling me.
Fucking
Let
Bobby.
me take this real quick.
Yes, the great Bobby Garza was supposed to be on this show, and apparently he had better things to do, like take a nap.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
I'm going to file a complaint with your school district.
That boy is too high.
When I was younger, he touched me inappropriately. I liked it, but it was inappropriate.
You mean last
got
week?
Me
Just
too.
last week, yeah. I haven't seen Bobby in a while, man. When I first started, Bobby actually he kind of was like someone who gave me advice when I first started coming in at the open mics. He's like, "Hey, man, you got something. Just keep coming, and maybe you'll get an opportunity up at the main stage." And he's a cool guy.
How'd you find this open mic? Google, like we were
Google for the win.
Yeah.
we were just talking about this, man, the other day.
Yeah.
That Sean was saying that when people actually, like a real comic that is really trying to get out there and is hungry and they don't wait for somebody to come and be like, "Hey, man, you can go here and you can perform." Like, the first thing you do, if you don't know where the bar is at, if you don't know where the comedy's at, the open mics, you get on the fucking internet and you open mic or whatever. I did the same thing when I found El Rey down here.
Yeah.
I found this one, then I found another one that never happened at fucking Suerte. Suerte came out on the internet that they had an open mic. But then I went back and I realized that it was from like 2011. It was like the last post.
In 2013, I went to my first comedy show. Me and my wife, we took a anniversary trip to San Antonio, and we saw Kevin Nealon. And it was the first time I went to go see a comedy show, and I just remember like everybody just vibing together and just paying attention to the stage, and like everybody was laughing. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. Like, aside from concerts, other types of shows, other types of entertainment, it was just different because everybody was vibing, laughing, drinking together. And then that's when I Googled open mics because I wanted to do comedy, but it was in McAllen, and back then I couldn't afford driving all the way out here.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to hit up a couple places that were doing. It was mostly karaoke / open mic in Harlingen, but yeah, man, you get out there and it's Harlingen's not exactly a tame town either.
Oh
man.
no, man, that's a rough crowd too at the Tipsy Tavern. But yeah, I mean, there's not any open mic spots.
What do you mean as it's a rough crowd?
Well, when I've gone to the Tipsy Tavern, actually Mario took me to Mario Superstar Salazar. For the audience that doesn't know, shout out to him. I know he wants a free shout out. He took me at the Reese when I first started my rookie year. He took me at the Reese in Harlingen, and I performed, and it was more for the upper class in a way. A lot of people that could afford tickets, and it was just like a fancy place.
Yeah.
And everybody, we had a good time. But then he brought me back to the Tipsy Tavern, and that's where more like I felt like it was more hood there in a way.
Yeah.
There's a lot more like, I don't know if it was tough people, but just people with like a tough character.
Yeah.
And so both times I bombed. I ate shit there. So I'm real nervous about going there. I've never gone there after that, but
I've never had. The Tipsy Tavern used to be Medusa's, and like that's one of the first places I ever got to do a show there. Man, just went up and ate shit for 3 minutes as an opener for somebody. But yeah, man, that was never hostile necessarily, but indifferent as fuck. The guys at the bar that are trying to watch the football game.
Yeah, exactly.
They're literally yelling to the bartender, going, "Hey man, can you turn the game up? I can't hear it over this jackass with the mic." It's like, okay.
And then people want to play pool while you're doing your set.
And they'll make eye contact with you while they're doing it.
That's the thing, and me and Sean have had this conversation. That's the thing that I've always been against, dude. Like, when you go do comedy, even if it's an open mic, the fact that it's an open mic shouldn't matter. What I'm against is like when you have an open mic, I feel that if you're gonna host that, you should give the performers the respect that's what it's gonna be. Like, you're not gonna have fucking games on, you're not gonna have, because, and the only reason I say this is because that's what happens, honestly. Like, not all the time, sometimes you just really do suck. I mean, you know what I mean? But I think that like 70% of the time, that has a lot to do with it. The fact that people have other shit to pay attention to and shit like that, like they don't, it's hard to get all of their attention, you know what I mean? Because they have like 4 other things that they could pay attention to.
Oh yeah.
And that's the problem. And I've noticed this different when you go to like Austin, San Antonio, Corpus.
Yeah.
Because over there, dude, when you go to an open mic, that's what it is. Like, you know you're there for an open mic, and the audience that's there, they're there to watch the open mic and to drink.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with drinking. There's nothing wrong with knocking them back.
Yeah.
But they know that they're there to watch the performer. The downside of performing the only downside that I've seen to performing in the bigger cities like those is that you fucking got 3 minutes.
Really?
So that means that you got 3 minutes to be solid.
Yeah.
Or you got 3 minutes to eat shit. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? The upside of that is the fact that if you eat shit, it'll only be for 3 minutes.
True.
So
did your jokes hit when you went over there?
Yeah, me and Sean were talking about that, man. I was starting to feel like there was something wrong with me. I was like, dude, maybe it's just me. I told Sean, I was like, maybe Sean, I'm just not funny enough. Maybe my material's not strong enough. Maybe honestly, I'm just not as funny as I thought I was.
Yeah.
Right. So then I went out there, and I told Sean, I realized, Sean, that I'm not the one with the problem, bro. I think it's the crowd that has the fucking problem, you know? Because I went out there, dude, and I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to blow my own horn. Yeah. But I killed, dude.
Really?
In Austin? Yeah. Killed both shows. In San Antonio, bro, murdered completely, dude.
That's awesome, dude.
And see, that was the first time, bro, the first time in a long time where I caught a laugh to where everybody laughed and then the room was packed. So the laugh of the wave of the laugh carried,
Yeah.
and you could hear it like around the room. So it gave you time to like pause
Yeah.
and soak it in, and it also gave me the time, dude, to formulate the next joke with no problem, and it was smooth, dude.
I like those shows.
It was
Yeah.
fucking smooth. And here it's like not here where we're at, but here when you perform like in the smaller cities and stuff like that, like some of the bars are empty. You know what I'm saying? So you got like 10 people, 15 people, and it's not the
Yeah.
same, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So here you can be successful too, but it's just you gotta come hard, man. You gotta come with
yeah.
that punch. And if you're probably only gonna get one shot in,
Yeah.
But that one shot that you're gonna get in, you have to make sure that you kill.
Make it worth
Over
it.
there, it kind of like you got a couple of shots in, so you gotta like if you miss with one, you got a chance to shoot another one and shit like that.
How'd you get that show out there?
Through a friend.
Through a friend?
Through a friend. I was traveling to go visit family, bro.
Yeah.
And I had a friend in Austin. Shout out to Jacob James Garcia. I knew he was out there, and he always told me when he came down here, hey man, I saw your set, it's awesome. Whenever you go to Austin, if you're ever there, man, let me know, I'll bring you on a show. That's exactly what the fuck I did, dude. The day before I took off, I was like, hey man, I'm on my way, can we do something? No buts, no nothing.
That's awesome,
I got you.
dude.
So we got there, he booked me 2 shows. And then when I was there and they booked me the 2 shows, I had a friend that randomly called me that lives in San Antonio, and he's like, "Hey man, how you been?" And he asked me, he's like, "How's the comedy going?" and all that shit. And I was like, "Oh man, it's good." And then he told me, he was like, "Hey man, if you ever want to perform, dude, I know you're in the Valley or anything, but if you're ever in San Antonio and you want to perform, to hit me up. I'd like for you to bring your shit up here."
That's tight, dude.
And I did, and I called them, and that's how I got it.
I gotta hit the road too, man. Maybe we can
Yeah.
set something up. Well,
Yeah, man,
We'll get
definitely.
together.
That's definitely something I would like to go ahead and do.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make us look prettier here on the video real quick. So
Yeah, because the lights got
they
kind of
turn the
dark.
lights out on us.
Yeah.
They could just see my shadow.
But you have such a lovely shadow, Carlos.
I think you can still see me.
All right, we're good. That's a little bit better there. Nothing perfect, but hey.
People starting to come in.
You started to come in.
Nobody can hear you off mic, fucker.
Put it down there. Subtitles. Wait, are you doing live?
No way in hell I'm doing live on this, man. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much work that would fucking be? I'd need 3 hands.
You just need one Facebook profile and a tripod.
Yeah, man. I've seen a couple people try to do the whole live stream thing on a regular basis, and it's like, all right, just a minute. You got a minute, motherfucker. Like, I mean,
It's hard. I know I used to do it. I think fucking Carlos would tune in when I did the live streams, like during my lunch and shit when I was working at the vape shop.
Yeah.
Like, I think the most how it's hard to keep their attention, bro. Like all of a sudden, like you have like 10, 12 viewers. Not a lot. Like now you have,
Yeah.
It's like, and then it just drops to like 2 and then 1, which means only my girlfriend's watching. I hope.
It's real slow when you start off.
I saw some of those at you.
Miss Sonia Trevino.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, but then I
Think
started
you're gonna
doing
come up here
them.
and not get a call out? Come on.
I started doing them more often. I noticed by the end of it, I had like a good 20 people that would like they would, because I was doing it at the same time every day. I think for like two weeks.
Yeah.
And then I just like boom, boom, boom.
That kind of
and
goes to what I was saying, man, because at one point you had it set up on the desktop, like it was a nice stable picture, you know what I mean? You kind of get it had an outline for it, you know what I mean? A standard format, if
Give
you
me a
will.
second, real quick.
Just don't drop the mic. I can't fucking edit out that sound. Yeah, man, that's cool that you're putting on the shows out there and
Yeah, it's about to go down right now. This is what This is usually when I start getting a little nervous.
Oh yeah.
But once I get up there, it's just smooth sailing.
It didn't kick in till right now when they turned off the lights and started playing the music.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I have to perform in a minute.
Hey, you listen to Burr's podcast? Bill Burr? You can listen to Bill Burr's podcast.
No.
He was on with Tom Papa, I think, this last Monday, and he was talking about doing the Tonight Show and coming out before they'd let the crowd in. And he's like, basically, you can see how small the room is. You know, how kind of like it's like, oh, this is just a room. You know what I mean? And it's it's kind of like getting over that little nervous hump of it, man.
Yeah.
But there's something to just kind of like going like my house.
Yeah.
Just gotta tell yourself that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Maybe just snatch the mic away from the host. Be like, get the fuck out of here.
Go on, get.
I said get. Now I love how you get more and more casual every time you host these shows, Rudy.
Me? Yeah, man.
You ever see that picture of him in the leather vest coming out?
It's not a leather vest. I'm not a biker. It was a black vest. I tried it. I was like, man, maybe dress up a little bit more. The shirt, like it would like keep the body. I like to be comfortable when I'm on stage, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you do it with a coat, man. My props to you, bro. Hats off.
It's because I see a lot of Mexican comedy, and they like to wear the blazers. And I've noticed that I've gotten a good response from the audience when I wear the blazer, aside from wearing like regular shirts. So if it ain't broken,
you got to give him that impression. It's like, this is a motherfucker that's worth paying attention to.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm just like, who the fuck's this fat guy?
It's like you want to get their expectations down and then hit them with the jokes.
Oh yeah, man, definitely.
And you're funny, so that works.
Sometimes depends on the night. Nah, man, we're gonna fucking kill it tonight, dude. We got people coming in. Headliner.
Just remember,
Charles Allen is coming in.
If you do bomb Rudy, I will film it and show it to you later.
Yeah, just on repeat.
Just in GIF format.
Just like all the quiet like parts, the little bits where nobody laughs. Just like glue all those together.
Add a cricket sound.
Oh come on, man! This is El Rey. You don't need to add cricket sounds. The crickets are our friends here.
Or just like play it normally, but kind of raise the volume on the quietness to kind of
kill all the noise.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Gain full blast. I want to hear the popcorn rustling.
The fart. Have you picked up a fart? Like an accidental fart?
Not yet, man. But hey, you know how these comics be.
That's like Ghost, bro. Like, it's like Ghost. Was that a fart? I don't know. Let's bring up the EVP.
That sounds like barbacoa. That's definitely barbacoa.
That was a beefy one.
Ooh, juicy. Well, Rudy, actually, you got to start getting ready to fucking host this motherfucker.
Man,
we're coming up on 10 minutes till showtime.
The show. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Well, hey, man, throw out your contacts real quick.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rudy Barba. You guys can find me on all my social media under Rudy Barba Comedy. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Don't look at my Tumblr. There's 30 stuff in there. What's up, Tumblr? Don't go through my Tumblr. No, I have like a bunch of like old cartoons, like the Scooby-Doo's, like where they fuck up on the animation.
Oh yeah.
Like I like to notice stuff like that. I think I might be autistic. I don't know.
Do you actually have the Tumblr under Rudy Barba Comedy?
Yeah.
You're a brave man, Barba.
No. It's not. I was joking. I don't have anything dirty on there. Like I said, like I like where they fuck up on cartoon, like
I get you.
Like drawing and shit, like the old school, like the Scooby-Doo's and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Some of those Hanna-Barberas were cheap as fuck, man.
Yeah, man. There's like times where like Shaggy's wearing a green shirt, and then like the next thing he's wearing a red shirt, and then but it was like, but when he plays it, it's like so quick you didn't notice. And there's times where like the neck's not even connecting to the body. I'm like, wow, this guy's not even trying. Like, yeah, like.
Oh man. Yeah. Carlos, you want to throw out the contacts, man?
You know what it is. It's Carlos Bringas, a.k.a. Lil Sancho. You can find me at C Bringas Funny AF on Facebook, Instagram, not on Snapchat, but everything else, you can find me there. Appreciate you guys having me.
Dude, always good to have you, man. Come on, Freddy, make your way back over here, man. Let the people know where to find you.
You can find me at Freddy G across the board on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also by email at xfreddygx@gmail.com.
All right. Kill him, Freddy. All right. As always, you can find this podcast at shoutengine.com/mad laughter, as well as under my name, Sean Hatfield, on YouTube. And you can get a hold of me at hatfieldstandup@gmail.com, as well as Hatfield Stand Up on Facebook and Twitter. We're about to have a badass show, so y'all have fun, y'all. Good night. Peace. Love.